Hello, my name is Aje Pelser, and I'd like to help you develop the leader within. There are many galaxies to explore when it comes to leadership and your life, and all the things that you've planned for your life, and the qualities you have, and the strengths and weaknesses that you have. But sometimes, if you look at the defining moments in your life, you'll find a few points in the graph of your leadership journey that you can draw a direction through. So let me help you with that. Let me explain to you why I wrote a book on it and how this book will help you. And we're going to work chapter for chapter in the next few sessions so that you can understand how to develop the leader within. Let me read for you how to use this book. Okay, the power of personal reflection. There are galaxies of leadership to explore, from personal to corporate, from influencing a community to uplifting a whole society. We might not all take the lead in daily life, but we all have a responsibility to lead in some way that affects not only our course of life, but those around us. With this in mind, I've decided to offer some thoughts and meditations of defining moments in my life that help develop the leader within me. And as I share those defining moments with you, it might resonate in your soul, and it might trigger some meditation there, and you might be transported back to a moment in your life where things changed. And sometimes you can go back there and find some technology and principles to help you implement a change in your life in your current situation. And that's what I aim to do. So for me, it started with a prophetic word when I was 7 years old. Now, some of you might not be involved with my faith. It's a Christian faith. But a prophetic word is something that resonates in your soul. Someone says something to you and you think, you know what, I could do that. That's me. And the word that came to me, we were having meetings. My parents are missionaries. And we've learned to make do with very little in difficult situations and always think outside of the box. And we were forced to sometimes sell everything we possess, to go to other countries and start afresh. We'd have a car and a house and even a building for the ministry. And then we'd feel a call to go to a nation that we didn't know. And some people would go, you're crazy. You've got everything you need. Everybody wants what you have right now. Most people would be happy. Why do you want to go and sell all of it? Because there's something greater than just having all your boxes ticked in life. And it's called purpose. And there's a whole different galaxy to explore when you go beyond what just you need and you start thinking about the needs of others. But anyway, that's why we were in Australia. And I must say I enjoyed Australia as a kid. It was a new experience for me. South Africa was in much bondage at that time, and we had to immigrate. We actually became permanent residents in Australia, and we love the people, and it's a beautiful country. If you ever have an opportunity to go, Australia is absolutely wonderful. I think we have to wait till 2023 before we can get there again. But I can't wait to see my friends again. Anyway, we were all lined up and people receiving encouraging words and prayer. And, we often do that in our meetings. And the man that was visiting us, Tom Ingalls, he was a man of God, a man of faith, also a very anointed musician. And he laid his hands on me and he said, you will be a leader of men. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a simple line that changed my life and basically set the course for everything that I did from there onwards. And even if you look through my school career, there were defining moments where I believe God was giving me opportunities to lead. And you can decide to take the lead or not at each of those opportunities. And taking the lead means that you're willing to take a risk. You're willing to say, hey, hang on, I'll take responsibility for something. And you're willing to make hard decisions when others aren't. And that kind of helped me on my way. And now I'm involved in leadership on various levels. I serve on body corporates for buildings. I've served as a director of a non-profit organization for over 20 years. That now is established in 4 continents with registered organizations, churches, ministries, and hopefully soon businesses. And it's been great to work with other leaders. As I've traveled and worked with other leadership they have imparted a lot of their principles into my life. My father being a key figure in that. He's been to over 124 nations now. And many of the principles we live by, we've picked up in some of the successful people we've met around the world. And their principles have echoed in our hearts as well. And those are the type of principles I want to share. So your defining moment. What triggered your thoughts of being a leader in some category? Maybe in business. Maybe just a leader in your family. Maybe you felt that, your patriarch or your matriarch in the family is no longer there. No one's giving the family direction. Maybe you want to take up that role. And what will trigger that, and what tools can you use? I hope to share that with you in the next few sessions. We're going to look at family, business, ministry, all sorts of ways, becoming a thought leader, planning strategically, event management, and many more things. And I hope to go on a journey with you to develop that leader within. And before we end, I'd like to give you an opportunity to do a little thought experiment. Just close your eyes and think of a time in your life where you realized, hey, I can be a leader. While you're thinking of that, see all the people around in the room, or maybe you were alone. See the environment. Smell what it smelled like. And just stay there for a moment. And while you're considering it, just write down a few of the thoughts that come to mind. And you are embarking on your journey to discover and develop the leader within. I hope this has been helpful. If you're interested in getting a copy of this book or even a PDF, we can digitally download it for you. Leader, Developing the Leader Within. It's available from Pelser Media. We appreciate your support. It also helps us to reach more people. We do a lot of work, charity work as well. But if you'd like a personal coaching session, you can book one with me online, and we can get together and talk about some of the ideas that you have. And I can help you through a series of questions and answers to discover the leader within you and to set some targets and goals for your future leadership skill development. Thank you very much.